It's not your song to sing no more, goodbye blame. Weights can't lift you up, you can find a way to drop them.
Good morning. I'm feeling a little bit nervous today for a couple of reasons. One is I am going for my COVID vaccination today. Now, I am not in an at-risk group and I'm not a key worker, and the reason I am getting my vaccination so early in the process is because I work for the NHS. I do have some contact with patients when they come into the museum, but obviously at the moment I am always at home. I barely have contact with anybody. However, I have been offered and called up to have the vaccination, so I'm going to go and have it. They have enough for all of their staff, and I think it's important that we all get it. So it seems a bit strange to me that I'm having it before my 73-year-old mother, although she won't be long, she won't be far behind me. But I see it as just being another line of defence for her as well. If I'm vaccinated, that protects her. I know other countries are doing it slightly differently. In the UK, we vaccinate our elderly and most vulnerable first, and obviously key workers as well. And I think in other countries, I'm not sure which countries, we were having a discussion about it on our work call. They vaccinate the general population first. So I think everybody does it differently. And we did have a chat about how it felt to sort of be getting a vaccination so early when we didn't feel deserving. But we've all got to have it. So well, we don't have to have it, but you know, it's a good idea. So if I get it now, that's great. I'm having the one where you have to have two. So I'm going to have one today and one in April. I'm just going to go and get some silver cleaner because I'm going to talk about this in a minute. Yeah, so I have to go into South London to the Maudsley Hospital, which is where the vaccinations are taking place for our workforce. That's where I'm going. So I have to get a train. It doesn't take too long. I think it's only like 20 minutes on the train from a station just about 10 minutes drive away. And I've got all kinds of instructions that I need to follow when I get there, and then I have to sit down for 15 minutes afterwards. And apparently, according to my colleagues who went over the last couple of days, they give you biscuits, so that's nice. But something that I'm going to do today is wear a necklace, and it's something I haven't done in quite a long time because I never go anywhere. And I've been wearing jumpers a lot as well, so you don't really see this part of my body anyway. I'm wearing a t-shirt today because obviously I'm about to have an injection and I need to wear clothing so that it's easy for them to get to my arm quickly and efficiently. So I'm just giving this a little polish before I show it to you. I love necklaces. I've got a lot of costume necklaces and I really love silver. I've got some gold necklaces as well, but I do love silver and I've collected a lot of them over the years. And this particular one that I've selected to wear today, my dad bought me in Avignon in the south of France many, many years ago. I think I was pregnant with Lilia at the time, and Lilia is now almost 15. It was from a local sort of artisan market, and the guy selling these had lots of different ones, and I chose this one because it looked like me and my dad when I was a little girl, or it could be me and one of my girls, or whatever I want to interpret it as. So he bought me that. So I thought, my dad loved science and he volunteered for the NHS a lot before he died back in 2018. So I think I'll take him with me, a little memory of my dad with me today. That's what I'm going to wear today. Okay, I'm going to go and get my rucksack together. I'm going to pick up my book. I'm nearly finished Clan of the Cave Bear. So I might have a little read of that on the train as well. Almost feels like a day out. I'm actually going to leave the house. Even if it means having to go to a hospital and use public transport. So I'm going to take you along with me because I thought it might be interesting to sort of share the process here, because I'm sure it's different all over the world. And I know that I have viewers all over the world. So I'd be really interested to hear what the situation is where you are. Have you got vaccines rolling out yet? I know not everybody does yet. We're very lucky. You know, do you get it as part of your job? Do you get it because of your age? Or, you know, if you want to talk about it, leave a comment underneath. I'd love to hear what the situation is where you are. Right, I'm going to go and get ready.
Let go rain. It's not your song to sing no more, goodbye blame. Weights can lift you up. You can find a way to
I'm in the waiting room, but I'm not going to stay in here for long because it smells. My train has been cancelled. Well, no, it was delayed by about 20 minutes, so in order to catch up on time, there's no one here, so in order to catch up on time, look how red my nose is, I'm so cold. They've cancelled half of the stations it was due to stop at. I'm going to cover my face up because my nose is ridiculous. And that includes the station I was going to. So my next train is not for another half an hour now. So frustrating. This waiting room is disgusting. But my feet are so cold and I'm going to get chilblains again. I haven't missed public transport.
Weights can lift you up, but you can find a way to drop them. Can you feel the wind? Say you do, it's how it all begins. Then comes reason, then purpose. Well, you will find your way. In the meantime, may the sun bless you.
Crofton Park, Nunhead, Peckham Rye, Denmark Hill, and London
Don't
Blackfriars.
beg your pardon. You're not someone's victim. It has to hurt. It has to hurt. Weights can't lift you up. You can find a way to drop them. When the new ones weigh you down, you'll be on top of them. Oh, don't mind the falls. Break down when it burns, please. Don't be concerned, 'cause it's how we learn. It has to hurt, it has to hurt.
Oh dear, I am very dishevelled, but I am home. It is now 3:30, and given that I left the house at 11:15, that's taken a lot longer than it should have. And the bath is running, and I'm going to go and get in it because I am tired, I'm cold, I am in bad lighting, and I've got a headache coming on, which might be a side effect or might be just a headache. And it's burgers tonight, so I don't need to cook because Dan's cooking. And when I say burgers, I mean pretend burgers. Oh, where are they? Oh, they were here a minute ago. We are having, not our usual pretend burgers, we normally have naked burgers. We're having Richmond ones, which we know to be nice. We've had those before. And then we've had these ones, which I'm suspicious of. They're beyond meat, but they look quite nice in the packet, so we're having those. Better than real burgers usually. So the vaccination went really well, but when I got there it was a well-oiled machine, in stark contrast to southeastern trains, who were a broken down machine. One broken down train and lots of delays. But the vaccination process was simple, it was easy, it didn't hurt, although my arm hurts a bit now, but they said that's to be expected. And everybody was lovely, and when I came out of the room having had my vaccination, the member of staff that showed me in said, "Congratulations!" And they were saying that to everyone as they came out, and then you have to go into a waiting area, which is a bit surreal because all the chairs are facing in the same direction, 2 meters apart, and you have to wait for 15 minutes to check you don't have a reaction, and then when you know you don't, you can get up and leave, which just added to how surreal it all felt, because you're all sitting there facing the same direction 2 meters away quietly, and then every so often someone just gets up and walks away. It's a bit weird. And that was me about an hour ago, getting up and walking away. Right, bath time. Good morning. It is now Sunday and I've got makeup on, which doesn't happen that often, because I am doing the Waltham Abbey Wall Show Podcasters Lounge this afternoon. It's about 11:30. I had a really bad night's sleep last night, so Dan let me lie in, which was nice, but I feel like now I've lost half the day kind of thing. I don't like getting up any later than about 7:30 really. Nevertheless, I have been very productive. I have straightened my hair and I have prepared a load of vegetables ready for roast dinner later. My mum's going to come over for roast chicken. I will show you how I do my sprouts. I've just been filming the first bit. I've got them to the stage before I put them in the oven. I roast my sprouts and I will film the process to show you, because I know that sprouts are a controversial issue, and this might, if you're a hater, this might make you love them. And now I'm going to go and sit down and parcel up some pins. I've had a load of orders come in, so if you were one who ordered one of my pins, thank you so much. So I'm going to sit down and start getting those ready, get them on their backing cards. I do everything myself, everything by hand. I make my backing tags that I put the pins on and everything. So I'm going to get all of those ready and start addressing envelopes and getting them ready to go. And hopefully I can go to the post office tomorrow. Right, let's get started.
Trying to wake up from a dream is harder than it seems. Birds are flying all around, some fall and hit the ground. This is where I should belong.
What did you get me, Dan?
Daffodils.
I like daffodil.
Your favourite flowers, and they're bright yellow.
And I got Mum.
TikTok tea! Yeah! I love my TikTok
And
tea. Wow. It's like Christmas.
Mummy doesn't like Doritos.
It's like Christmas Day. Oh wow! Tissues!
Vanish.
But yes, that makes me very happy. Vanish.
What else do we have? Kit Kat.
Oh, that does make me happy. I like a Kit Kat.
Inside a simple song, running careless down the line, beyond the brink of time. I will love you till I die, on shaky grounds. You could never understand. The way I am is not what it seems. Tangled up in dreams.
I'm just getting ready to do the podcasters live thing for the Waltham Abbey Wall Show, and I am absolutely terrified. I never do live things. My heart is going. I feel so silly. So I'm in my bedroom and all set up. I've got the laptop set up on top of a jigsaw, a jigsaw box, and a Christmas gift box to get it to the right height. And I'm going to go and click on the link now. I'm beginning to wish I hadn't agreed to it because I'm so nervous. I just feel like I need a drink. I'm still doing dry January. I said I'd make it through this weekend, but I'm rubbish at Zoom. I just get so anxious when I do them, and I start to really question myself afterwards. But I'm going to go and peel some carrots, so that should help. And cook sprouts.
I don't know where I wanna go, but I swear to let you know. I will love you till I die, on shaky grounds.
I am looking for wine. So I hilariously have put you in the cupboard, but just realised it's right next to the dishwasher. So I'm going to take you out the cupboard so you can actually hear what I'm saying. So I think I'm ready to give up dry January, basically. We don't have any wine, so I won't be having any tonight. I shall be sticking to the usual winning formula of hot milk and a chocolate biscuit. I've just got to clean the kitchen. In hindsight, cooking an entire roast dinner on a day when I also had to parcel up a ton of orders, which I haven't completed, and do the podcaster thing, the podcaster lounge, was not the best of ideas. I think a takeaway would have been a good idea. Yeah, so I now feel that I'm kind of behind on a lot of stuff. I've also realised you can probably still hear the dishwasher. And I've forgotten what I filmed today. So hopefully it will all make sense. Right now we're cleaning up the kitchen from dinner. Mum's here, she's upstairs with Phoebe, who's in the bath. Who actually I've got to go and check on so I can let Lilia know she can get in the shower once it's stopped running. And we're going to watch The Masked Singer tonight because it was on last night, but the girls actually had a sleepover in Lilia's room. She's got a projector, so we hung a sheet up on one of her walls and they sat in bed and watched a Marvel film together. It was the first time Phoebe had ever watched it, so she felt very grown up, and they had a proper little sleepover with popcorn and they stayed up late, and but it meant we didn't watch the Saturday night Masked Singer, so we're all going to watch that together tonight, which will be really fun. And then I think a nice relaxing evening, hopefully a peaceful one, and a bit of knitting. I got stuck on my socks that I'm making, but I'm going to save that to talk about on my next knitting and crochet podcast over on Little Drops of Wonderful. I'm really baffled, and I'm sure somebody over there is going to be able to help me. This dishwasher is really noisy, isn't it? I'm going to shut up. What are you doing?
Scratching my head.
Dan's turned into an orangutan. Hello, it is now Monday. We've been in the midst of homeschooling for most of the day. It's now 3 o'clock. Lilia's just finishing up, Phoebe is finished, and I've spent all day packaging orders and Strictly Sock Along prizes from the knit along and crochet along that I run on Little Drops of Wonderful. It's been a huge job, but quite satisfying to do. This is turning into, it seems, a 3 or 4 day vlog, and I've got no idea what I've been filming. I also look so tired because I only got about 4.5 hours sleep last night. Couldn't get to sleep, and then somebody kept waking me up snoring. Somebody. And you can see all the mess of my packaging up on the table there. So I'm just going to keep going and then gather together all the footage and see what kind of nonsense I can cobble together for you. But I got a delivery today, so I'm going to show you that quickly. I just ordered some stuff from Boots. Yeah, so I ordered some stuff from Boots and it arrived, so I thought I'd just quickly show you, because sometimes I really like seeing what people have bought. And I don't often buy this kind of stuff as well, so I just wanted to explain to you what I bought and why. I was going to talk in this vlog about setting up my tracker, my noise anxiety tracker, because I spoke in the last vlog about my sort of excessive worrying about neighbour noise. I mean, it does exist, that's the thing, and we can't escape from it. But Dan, for example, only worries about it when it happens, whereas I'll spend all day worrying it's going to happen. And sometimes I can spend hours worrying about a noise that might actually, when you add it all together, last for about 7 minutes. You see what I mean? It's disproportionate. But I haven't really had time to think about that or get things ready. So I think I might talk about that in the next vlog, if that's all right with you. I hope you don't mind. But right now I'm going to show you what I bought from Boots. Oh, where do I need to? There we go. So these are my purchases from Boots the Chemist. So if you're not in the UK and you don't know what Boots is, it's a large sort of health and beauty shop. They sell makeup, and there's a pharmacy and bits and bobs like that. I got some money for Christmas for my stepmom, so I thought I'd just treat myself to a few bits I might not otherwise usually buy. In the last vlog, I spoke about being diagnosed with Raynaud's syndrome, and it kind of prompted me to look after my poor old feet a little bit better. So I got some nice foot cream. Focus. So I got Boots' own one just because it had so many 5-star reviews. I haven't even smelt it yet. Let's give it a sniff. Here I am sniffing the cream. Oh my goodness. That smells absolutely amazing. I'm looking forward to using that. So that is the Boots Deep Moisturising Foot Cream with mint, lavender and marshmallow. So I'm treating my feet to that, but I also got a name brand one, which is CCS Foot Cream Professional, that improves foot smoothness. I know this is far too much talk of feet the last 2 vlogs, but from your comments, a lot of you can fully empathise with my Raynaud's syndrome situation. So I got this sort of extra sort of nice moisturising for dry skin, and I want my feet all nice and soft, ready for flip-flop weather in a few months' time. And that's another little treat for my poor blue toes. And the other 2 things I got here. Now, at Christmas, Lilia asked for some of this skincare line. It's called The Ordinary. And I did a bit of research on it after she asked to find out what it was all about. So it's The Ordinary. And they sell this in Boots. And this is a serum. It comes with a little pipette. And you put it on in the morning and at night, or either or, before you put on your moisturiser. It was £5 for this little bottle, which for something with higher hyaluronic acid in it is quite a good price. So I thought I'd give that a go. And certainly the stuff that Lilia's been using is kind of good for her age of skin and for acne prone skin, which she does have. And she has done brilliantly with it. Her skin has cleared up so well, and she's really loving it. There's no perfumes and stuff in it either, which I love. I hate putting stuff with perfume on my face. So I've also got their eye cream. I've talked before about my ongoing battle with dark circles and papery skin under my eyes. It is genetic, so there's probably only a limited amount of stuff that I can do about it, but I do like to try. So I got their caffeine, what is it? Caffeine solution 5% plus EGCG, reduces appearance of eye contour, pigmentation and puffiness. So I'm going to give that a go too. So that is my little Boots haul. Feet and face. So that's my little haul from Boots. I hope that was interesting. I don't know, I just like seeing stuff like that sometimes when people it just gives me ideas. And I don't often treat myself to that kind of thing. So I don't know, I feel a little bit excited about it. Usually the only thing I treat myself to, obviously I get my usual daily and nightly moisturisers. And I might treat myself to my nice Marks and Spencer's bubble bath, and I love Lush, so I'll often get myself something for Lush, which obviously I can't at the moment. But I very rarely treat myself to like lotions and potions and stuff, because I don't get through a hell of a lot of it, and the stuff I love most is E45 cream. I use that everywhere. So this is a real little unusual treat for me, and I'm really happy about it. So I hope that was interesting. And we're going to go for a walk now. Dan's going to come with us, which is really nice. Usually he can't at the moment because he's working, but they've told them, Dan's work, have told the all their employees that they can take an hour every week just as a well-being hour. So if they need to get out, go for a walk in the middle of the day, you know, they can just basically take an hour off over the course of the week to do what they want. So he's going to split that into two and go for a couple of walks with us, which is really nice. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to take you along with us. And then I think that'll be a good place to end the vlog. And then I will see you again very, very soon for the next vlog. And let me know if there's anything that you would like to see, or you'd like me to talk about, or if you've got any questions or anything like that. It'd be really lovely to hear from you. I love reading your comments. It's so, so nice. And I hope you're all well. Thank you to everyone for your lovely comments and your advice and your recommendations and your messages. It's just lovely. It feels like being part of a huge friendship circle. It is being part of a huge friendship circle. So take care of yourselves, and I will see you very soon. Got my hand knitted cabled headband on, which I really, really love. I just realised I got it on slightly wonky because this little tag that I put on should be further up here. I'll deal with that in a minute. And every time I film myself and I'm wearing this coat, I think I really hate my coat. And I've hated my coat since I bought it 4 years ago. So I really need to get a new coat. It's a bit muddy.
Are you stuck?
Yeah! Right, I can get this foot out. Ooh. There was definitely apples growing on these trees in the summer down there. Wow, you're crazy.
Okay.
She didn't say that.